everyone. Hi, good evening, and good morning, Asia. My name is Puey, and I am CocoMelody's chief designer. And I'm here. Welcome to my first Facebook Live show. You know, technology nowadays, it's just so easy. You don't need big crew to have your own show. So I'm fortunate that I was born in this generation, that I'm able to share my knowledge and my story and my creations, the designs. So, well, to tell you about my story, I've been designing for 16 years now. I started when I was 20. I originally come from the Philippines. I just moved here 2 years ago. And yeah, I actually did go to a fashion school, but you know, growing up when I was a kid, my grandmother is a seamstress. She's a dressmaker, and I always imagine myself, you know, in a dress, and I always use my tablecloth or like towel to wrap around my head to imagine like I'm a bride, you know. So it's been my dream to be a bride, but you know, I'm just lucky that even though I won't be able to wear a wedding gown, at least I get to design them. So that's my luck. And yeah, so that's me. And then I've been designing wedding gowns for like maybe 16 years. And I know I've met a lot of, you know, different kinds of brides, and I know exactly what a bride wants. The moment I see them, I know exactly what they want and what a dress should fit them. And so, yeah. So, to talk about my story. So, I work when I moved to Manila. I worked for a fashion designer. His name is Dennis Lustico, and I was his assistant in this factory. And you know, because at the time I couldn't afford to go to a fashion school, and so what I did was I just, you know, every time I work in a factory, I just try to sketch, work, and do some patterns using their patterns. So it's, you know, so I'm a self-taught, and then until I joined several competitions, and then my former boss noticed that I have, you know, the talent. And then he told me I can work for the company that he used to work, and that became a, you know. So to cut the story short, I had a very successful life in the Philippines as a designer until I moved here. But you know, I had like a predicament. I had like dramas there, and I moved here, and then I'm happy here. And I've been designing for CocoMelody. Actually, I met Tony and Landy way back 2009 or 8. Then I started collaborating with them until I moved here, and then they also moved. You know, they started their store in Irvine, and when they moved to downtown, we collaborated again. So about CocoMelody. Okay, I have to read this because it's a long story. I can't, my memory is not that good, so yes. So CocoMelody is a leading bridal retailer serving brides and their wedding parties for over 15 years. In recent years, CocoMelody has been an e-commerce bridal platform, providing professional online and offline services to bridal designers and shoppers all over the world. CocoMelody's founder, Miranda, has been listening to her friend, a bride-to-be, complain about how much trouble she was having in looking for her wedding dress. Since everything seemed too expensive, while the reasonably priced ones were made from very poor quality. Realizing she had found a niche, Miranda spent next years researching, attending trade shows, and learning everything about bridal industry. Miranda founded CocoMelody on the believe that the wedding dress of your dreams should be affordable without sacrificing quality and style. Because here at CocoMelody, our goal is to make every bride happy, no matter no matter what her budget may be. That's correct. You know, our dresses, in fairness, the quality is impeccable, beautiful quality, and would you believe our price range start from 300 and above. And when you see the dress, it's like $3,000 to $6,000. So I really believe in this company, and I'm glad to be working with them. And then I'm glad that I am the creative director now, so I can definitely share my, you know, talent with the company, because I know the potential of CocoMelody is big, really big. And it's nice to see, it's nice to cater to this kind of market that, you know, that they have a budget, and we try to work, we try to work with their budget, and it's for me it's fulfilling, because you make them happy in terms of the price and then the quality of the design. So yes, I'm proud to be I'm proud to be a family of CocoMelody, and I just want to thank you that you gave me this opportunity again to work for you, and I'm hoping that this venture will grow bigger and bigger. And because of that, cheers, you know, I'm drinking champagne. I have to drink this because, you know, I'm kind of nervous. It's my first time to do this live show, and forgive me if I'm drinking champagne. You know, champagne is very, well, you know, we try to serve champagne in the store. We will be serving. We will be serving soon. So, cheers. So today also, hello again. We are based in Los Angeles. Kiara, we are based in Los Angeles. And I will answer all your questions later. I will just have to, okay, well, today we will talk about how to shop your wedding dress. For me, you know, I've encountered a lot of brides in the store and way back in the Philippines. I always advise them that every time you go shopping, make sure that it's either it's only you, the bride, or you can bring your mom or your one best friend. Please don't bring the whole entourage or your whole clan, because it's not gonna work. You know, like, because you know, a few weeks ago we had I encountered bride that visited in our store, and she brought a lot of crew, and she ended up buying what she doesn't really love, because she was pressured by her friends and family. And then she called me back after that. You know, she went back and stick to her design, which is good, because you know, at the end of the day, you're the bride, you're the one wearing your gown. You should be the one deciding which one you're going to wear, or you know, collaborate with the designer, because the designer has the eye to tell you what's best for you. And always a designer understands what the brides want. We always understand your body, we understand your aura, and you need to have a story. When ordering a dress, hold on, I'm looking at my notes. Sorry, guys. Okay. The first thing you need to know, you need to do, is figure out the story of you and your fiance. Like, you know, you have to imagine, like, it's your story, the two of you, and then you have to come up with you find your story, and then ask yourself, you know, the right question like, what do I want? What is my vision? What dress should I wear? Like what theme? Because theme also helps you. It will help you find what dress you should wear. Let's say if you want the 50s or like a roaring 20s, so at least you know you have the idea already. And then once you find your story, for sure you will find your dress. And then keep an open mind when trying on dresses. Sometimes the one that you end up will be nothing like the one you imagine. Like for example, when you go to a store and you see dresses that's in hanger, most of the dresses that in hanger, they don't have a hanger appeal. Meaning, you know, it looks not really pleasing in your eyes, but when you try them, it looks different. So don't close your doors also. Like, because I always suggest, like, I have brides comes to the store and then they just pass like the dresses that I envisioned that was gonna work for them, because it doesn't have hanger appeal. But I know for sure that it's gonna work for her. So I always insist that you should try this one. Maybe it will work, and it always works. And okay. And then you remember that shopping a wedding dress should be fun, not stressful. So brides, please don't stress about it. Just have fun, because the more you get stressed, the more you can find your dress. So it should be fun. Wedding should be fun, not stress, okay? So there you go. So first, you have to understand your silhouette, your gown. Silhouette is the shape of the dress. The shape of this skirt, helps to find it. So we will talk about silhouettes. There are 6 silhouettes. A-line, ball gown, fit to flare, mermaid, sheath, and trumpet. I will show you the difference of those silhouettes. Where are you? Here, can you see this? No, this is clear. No, it's not clear. Anyway, so A-line. A-line silhouette refers to gowns that resembles to letter A. It's like this. I know it's not clear. Can you see this? Yeah, there you go. Hold on. I'm gonna put this here. This is an A-line. And then the next would be ball gown. This is the ball gown. A gown with a dramatically full skirt that typically has a natural drop waist. And the next silhouette is sheath. Here, this is the sheath gown. A slim gown that hugs the body with a straight shape. And then this one is trumpet. A fitted gown that is similar to mermaid, but gently flares out at the bottom. Its gentle flare is usually made with princess seam instead of the seam above the knee. Next, this is the mermaid. You know, typical mermaid. I love it. I love mermaid shape. And this silhouette is fit to flare, also known as the modified A-line. This shape is fitted to the upper thighs and then gently flares out at the bottom. It's fitted more closely than A-line, but flares out more gently than the mermaid or trumpet. Okay, after silhouettes, you know, we have also to talk about the neckline. Neckline is very important when choosing the dress because that's going to determine what kind of, you know, shape also. And it's good that you have to understand the neckline that fits your body. Okay. This neckline, this is a halter. Sleeveless neckline that wraps around the neck. And then this one is a high neck. It's, you know, similar to like halter, but this one is closed. It's a round neck. And this one is the jewel. This is a round neckline that rests at the base of the neck. And then this is a strapless. There's a lot of, you know, strapless silhouette. Like this is sweetheart. You can do a straight. And another one is, this is the off-shoulder. I love off-shoulder. It's always a classic. I find off-shoulder a very classy, you know, silhouette or detail. And the last is this one. This is a tip of the shoulder neckline. You see the strap, it's on the tip of the shoulder, so that's what it's called. And this one is on the shoulder neckline. If you can see, it's in between the neck and then the tip of your shoulder. So, and it's V-neck. Usually works with V-neck, you know. So there you go. And the back details, like back neckline, is also very important. Like this one. We call this keyhole. And this one is coupe. I also like the front neck of this one. It's beautiful. And then it's the V-neck, the back V neckline. You like it? If you wanna show your back, this is good. You know, it can be higher or lower, depends on what you're comfortable with. So anything is doable as long as you have the courage and the power to wear whatever you want. And bustle, you know, bustle. If you have a long train, you can bustle them. But there are ways of doing it. There's a French bustle, the hem bustle, and the traditional bustle. French bustle usually is the one that you put it under, and it's like a drape on top, so that's French. It's very French. And then the hem bustle, like, you know, when you grab the hem and just put it in your waist. So, but I always recommend French bustle because it's classy. It's more of, you know, tasteful, and it's beautiful. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm drinking champagne. Cheers, guys. It's becoming fun. So, do you have questions? What is your rating for quality? My rating for our quality? I think our quality is very good. I'd say, of course, because this is our company, so I'd say 10. We have the beautiful quality. So Ali, Padilla, Yeah, you can visit our store in Los Angeles. You know, if you are in California, feel free to visit us so you can see our dresses. You know, these three dresses at the back. This is one of, you know, this is our product. So we made this. It's beautifully done. The quality in and out is impeccable. It's beautiful. So I'm very confident about our quality. If you go there and then check us, you know, we are legit. CocoMelody is legit. We are not a fly-by-night company, you know. We are very legit. We have a huge manufacturing in Asia and it's legit. So that's all I can say. Oh, how come your dresses are cheaper than usual bridal stores? Okay, that's, I talked about it earlier, because we want to meet this niche market. So what we do is, our factory is in China, so you know, because the labor is so expensive here, and so that's what we want to cater, and that's why it's cheaper than the usual. And we don't use silk, because if it's silk, it's very expensive. But you know, our quality of the fabric is beautiful. What do you suggest for super short women like me for 11? Hey Danielle, I recommend wearing an A-line. A-line will help you know, accentuate your body, and then it's good. It's a good silhouette for you. You can try, you know, visit our store. You can try there. Where is the website I can find the middle dress? I didn't see that when I went. Oh, hi Naomi. This dress is under Ida Torres. It was there actually. It was a mannequin. Can I go to your Tokyo store? Okay. Hi Gracie. Yes, you can go to our Tokyo store. Anyway, by the way, guys, CocoMelody, we have stores in Netherlands. We have stores. We have store in Tokyo. Austria and LA. So, but most of them also have, you know, we're very big in online business also. So love your dresses. I ordered no interest. Hi Tony, I'm glad you ordered your dresses from us. So just wait for it. Hi Penny, thank you. And another one. Okay, let's talk about fabrics. You know, fabric is very important. You know, because every time, even as a designer, even before I sketch, I have to feel the fabric. That's how important it is. And choosing a fabric for your wedding is also, you know, you have to understand, because you know, fabric, it works with your body, and it, you know, you have to jive together, because your body and then the fabric, they have to work together. Like there are some body that doesn't work with chiffon or work with silk or organza. So here I'll show you samples of fabrics. This is tulle. This is like it's a mesh that's very fine holes. We usually use it to over a fabric, and then we put another detail. Like for this one, this is tulle, and we put lace, and underneath there's a satin. So we love experimenting fabrics, you know, doing layers. And another fabric that we always use is lace. We love using lace. There's a lot of different kinds of laces. Like for this one, this lace, you can play with this. You can cut it and then patch it like that, and then you can, you know, play around. You know, I also suggest brides, if you do custom made, because we also do custom made, you can collaborate with me, the designer. We can, you know, it's because it's nice that, you know, when you go to the store, it's also nice that you have a personal touch with, you know, in terms of your gown. So you could really tell that it's yours, that it's for you. We can do that. Yeah, and then another fabric that we always use is this. Oh, this is lining. We use this, you know, underneath. You don't show lining because it's not actually meant to be shown. And yeah, so this one is lace. There are different kinds of laces actually. There's the corded one, there's flat, there's a lot. Like another fabric that we use is Mikado. Mikado is a heavier weight twill weave fabric with medium luster. Because of its body, it's great for making architectural gowns, like, you know, volume with drape. It's nice also. Satin is one of the most common fabric used for wedding gowns. It's densely woven and typically lustrous on one side, dull on the other. It can be made out of acetate, polyester, or silk. You know, it comes in different weights. Duchess satin being the heaviest. I always love Duchess satin because it's, for me, it's heavy and then you can really work, you know, you can play with it. And another fabric is brocade. Brocade is a thick, heavy jacquard woven fabric with raised designs, most often featuring floral patterns, typically worn for winter weddings. So yes, another thing is you have to be specific of the fabric that you're going to use because it depends on the season. Let's say fall or winter, it's nice to use thicker materials. You don't use like chiffon or tulle because it's, you know, it's very lightweight, and it's good during spring summer wedding or like a resort wedding or beach. It should be good. Like and then another one is crepe. Crepe, a medium weight fabric with matte, slightly coarse finish. It drapes softly and like charmeuse. You know, it clings to the body as well. It's a nice. I love crepe. When I was in the Philippines, we call it crepe. When I moved here, it's crepe. So I got corrected. Okay. Hi Lisa, how long does it take to make a dress? Okay, for our dresses, it's usually the turnaround is 60 days. And you have to wait, for custom made it's 6 days, and then you have to wait for another 7 days for delivery. And having a beach wedding, do you carry 2 pieces? Yes. Hi Elisa Castro. Yes, we are currently working on our next collection, so for sure we will have a 2-piece, you know, ensemble. So wait for it. We'll do that soon. We'll let you know. Okay, hi Ali. What dress or model do you recommend for top heavy girls? Okay, I have for heavy girls, I recommend using a fit to flare silhouette. It's always a good silhouette for like for heavy girls, like this. Look, this is a nice silhouette. That's a fit to flare. It's good for you because it still give you curves at the same time, but at the same time it covers whatever you want to cover. Hi Naomi, did you order this online? Did you order online already? Hi Kristen. Yes, you can order. when you choose a dress, yes, we can add color to it as well. You know, we do customize so that's possible. Okay, so let's do a recap. So every dress is cut differently, you know. So it depends on your body. Don't let anyone put you in a box or compare you as a fruit. So make sure that you have to understand your silhouette. You have to understand your body, and please go to a professional, because the wedding is a serious business, and you cannot just go to a hole in the wall bridal store, and then because you need to trust someone, because it's your special day, and you have to be very special. So make sure that you go to a professional. Yep, and you have to make sure that the dress that you choose is a perfect proportion. Proportion is very important. You know, different body types, different proportions, so different silhouettes that goes with it. Yeah. Hi Elizabeth. Shipping usually it takes 7 days. Hi Ali, thank you. Yes, I'll see you in the store. Let me know when you are visiting, or you can go online and make an appointment with us. Hi Melinda, here this one. Where's my left? This is my left. Yes, you can order this in store, and then, or you can order this online. If you go online, you can select custom made, and you can input your measurements. But make sure when you go to your tailor, go first to our website, and there's an instruction on how to take the measurements. Okay, speaking of measurements, I want to show you how to take a measurement. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hey guys, sorry, I went to get the tape measure, and of course I need the zip. Okay, doing measurements, make sure, let's say you won't be able to go to our store. You should normally I take the measurements, and when you go to the store, very important is to get the bust size. First is the upper bust. You know, upper bust. It's above your bust. Then second is the bust line. You know, it's the bust. When you do the measurements, make sure that there's two ways of doing measurements. So the flat measurements, which is you do exactly, let's say raised. This is how you do it. This is flat. But I always recommend to do the other way, which is you have to insert one finger, so it gives allowance. You know, it's a room to breathe and a room to move. So that's very important. So yeah, after the bust, you get the measurements below the bust. This is below the bust. And then next is the waist. And then hips, or the bottoms. The biggest hips, please make sure that you measure the biggest part of your hip. And then shoulder to shoulder. Show you. So this is how you measure shoulder to shoulder. So tip to tip, from your tip here. And then shoulder to nipple. When you measure the shoulder to nipple, make sure it's in between your neck and then your tip of the shoulder. So you start here in the middle. So from there, and then to tip of your nipple. It's very important, Because that's how we determine the bust point and then bust distance when we cut the pattern. So make sure that when you measure that, it's perfect. And then the next is nipple to nipple. Nipple to nipple, so tip to tip is very important as well. So this is how you measure. I usually do this. I start with 10 so I don't have to touch, the nipple. So we do this. So usually 7 or 6.5, something like that. It depends on your size. And then another important measurement is from waist to the floor. Because there are dresses that requires the perfect measurements of the length, especially with the dresses that has scallops or details in the hemline. That is very important. And also the train. Yeah, later we'll talk about the train because there's different kinds of trains. And also another important part for measuring is the armhole. Armhole is important, especially if you're wearing a dress with sleeves, so we need to take the armhole. So it's this one, armhole all around. And then the biceps. Biceps is here. Make sure it's flat. Especially if you want it like fitted or the fabric is stretched. And there you go. So let's talk about train. Train is also very important in terms of your designs. In terms of the dress, like I want to show this one. Can you see this? This is different kinds of train. Hi Carla, we're located in Los Angeles at the California Market Center. You can call us at 714-906-6668. Yeah, so wait, the train. Can you see this? Floor length. Floor length, this gown has no train. Okay. Second is the sweep. A short train that extends a foot or less from where the hem hits the floor. The third would be chapel. Chapel is a very common train that brides order. Chapel, a mid-length train that extends about 2 to 3 feet on the floor. Cathedral, this is a long train that extends 3 or more feet on the floor. And another dramatic train is the royal or monarch, a very long train that extends from 6 to 9 feet or more. You should for this one you should be tall, have a heavy long aisle, and have an ultra formal wedding for this. This is for like if you have a grand wedding, this is recommended. And detachable train, any train that can be removed or detached. So that's another way also of if you want your dress to transform, detachable train is recommended. It's good. I always love wedding gowns that can transform. It's beautiful. You give it it gives a different look. And another thing is hi Laura. If you order online, the return policy, usually you can check our website. It should tell you what's the return policy. it's fun. Oh, next week we will talk about, because you know definitely I have a topic. This week I just want to talk about gowns. I just want to talk about silhouette. I just want to talk about what's good, you know, what's a good silhouette for your body. So we'll talk about it. And you can ask me questions now. And for next week, we will talk about how to order a custom-made dress online or in store. And tips on wedding planning. This should be fun. I have a wedding planner that I bought that I can share them with you next week. So you can, I will show that to you. And you know, we will also talk about like how many months the preparation of the wedding. So I will tell you that next week. But today, you can ask more questions about our company, our designs, and the process of designing. So we can talk about it. Hi, Steffi. Hi, Steffi. Yes. As long as you send your measurements to our, when you order your dress, we should follow that measurement. So make sure that when you go to a seamstress and have yourself tailored, make sure it's perfect. Okay? When in September will you be getting more designs? Hopefully end of September or early October we have new designs, Noemi. So we will let you know. I hope I'm being helpful today and answering some of your questions and giving you some information about the process, how we make dresses, and okay. Okay, hi, Kendall. This one, yes, you can put petticoat as well, but I'm not a fan of petticoat, especially just me, but I wouldn't recommend petticoat on this one because I want it, I envision it walking naturally and it flows, but you can do put, but not too big, just the right volume. Don't wear a huge petticoat on this one. Hi, Jayceline. You're waiting for your dress. Okay, did you order online? This is exciting. Next week it should be fun. My plan is I'm gonna invite like maybe a bride, a future bride, so we can talk about her experience, her plans, and how she plans her wedding. And also we'll invite also another designer to talk about designs, and it should be more fun, Yeah. Hi, Jayceline, where did you order your dress? Is it online or in store? Do you stock any white clean line cocktail style bridesmaid dresses as a bridesmaid will be wearing white? Hi, Jacqueline. Our shop is in Los Angeles, inside the California Market Center. You can go, you can look us up online, and then it will tell you the direction, the address of our store. Sherjean, are you one of the designers? Yes, I am the chief designer for CocoMelody. I oversee the designs, and we have a team of designers in Asia. And yes. Hi, Jacelyn. Yeah. So you have your dress already, and they made you a veil, the ivory. Oh yeah. Did you next time you should? Okay. Here's my tip. When you order online, you have to be very specific. You know, details like, um, and I think for your case, Jacelyn, you can return the veil. You can ask them to change it to white if they send you an ivory color. I think it shouldn't be a problem. Yes, Naomi, we do custom bridesmaids, but we also have a lot of choices online though. You can check, and when you visit, you should visit our store so you should see the quality. Thank you, Malaysia. We wish you can visit our store in LA. I'm in love with this one too. That's my favorite. Okay, will be I have 15 minutes more or 14 minutes. So if you have more questions, you can ask me right now. So, Laura, how many employees do you have making the dresses? Oh, Laura, hi, we have around 200 employees in China. We have a lot. And then in our store, we have an in-house seamstress that does an alteration for us. So, we are legit. So Kristen, where are you based? Yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully, we can expand more, more branches in the future, and I'm sure we will. It's just a matter of time. But now, we have stores in Los Angeles. Well, a store in Los Angeles. We have one in Tokyo or three. And online it's international. Your friend went to the store and she said she liked all the dresses and the quality of the fabric. Thank you. Yes, that's one thing I'm really proud of my company, CocoMelody, because we take care of we are very mindful in terms of choosing the materials, choosing the design, and the quality, because quality and design is very important. Hi, Alleen. This one on the right? Hi, Angeline. Yes, I'm Filipino. Very Filipino. Born and raised. I just moved here 2 years ago. Hi, Mary Grace. I believe we don't have a store in Toronto, but you can order online, or come if you're in the US. You can visit us. Hi, Adawo. We would love to go to Australia and visit you there, or like start a store, but hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Mary Grace, thank you. I'm proud Filipino too. Very much proud. Hello, Philippines. Thank you. Filipino represent, right? Angeline and who's the other Filipino? So yes, today is our first day. I hope I was able to help you. I hope you learned something from me. And until the next until the next, we have 10 minutes more, so we can talk about it. Thank you, Adal. Great work. Thank you so much. I love what I do. So, it reflects, what, as I said, if you love what you do, it will show, in your work. So this is why I think my dresses are beautiful, because I love what I do. And I'm proud of it. And I'm very happy, and I'm glad. I'm just very blessed and fortunate that I'm able to work, I love what I do, and I thank you for that. So I think it's a blessing. So it is. So I'm sharing my blessing by creating beautiful pieces. So I will continue doing this. I will continue creating beautiful pieces to make, to share to you guys and make everyone happy. Yes, we do ship to Australia. We do. Hi Grace, the prices online, the same prices in the store? Okay, the prices online actually is different in our store. The same actually, but in the store, we charge for custom made and taxes and shipping. Hi Christine. Oh, for custom made, we usually require 60 days or 2 months, and then shipping for 7 days. We don't have yet store in Boston. We only have one store in the US. It's only in Los Angeles. You can make a visit in LA. We would love to have you here. Thank you, Vivian. So again, next week I'm going to talk about tips on wedding planning. I'll show you just to give you an idea. So next week we can talk about this. I bought this. I have this wedding planner. So it's like a logbook that you can put everything what you need for your wedding. Like it will tell you like the budget. We'll talk about this next time. We'll talk about the budget, guest list, venue, inspiration of your wedding, of your gown, guest correspondence, vendors, accommodations, seating assignments, ceremony, reception, attire, timeline, gift registry, contracts, and resources. So this next week we will be very specific and detailed. So I'm excited for that. So I'm gonna have to learn more also. So it's good. Actually, I like this. I love my job because I didn't get the chance to study fashion because I couldn't afford at the time, and just learning and researching, it helps me a lot. Like especially this is an opportunity for me to learn. Because when my boss told me to do the show, I did some research and I learned also. So instead of going to school, I just learned it on my own. So I'm happy, and then I'm proud. Yeah. So you're welcome, Christine. Guerrera. Yes, we can ship to Boston. That is not a problem. Hi Mariana, I'll see you soon too. Let me know when you're visiting. Thank you, Jaiseline. Hi, Sherry Jean. Yes, I am Filipino. I don't mind you asking. It's totally fine. Is it my accent? I have an accent. I know. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to me tonight, and wherever you are. I really appreciate your time, and I'm glad to be able to share my knowledge. And Next week I'm gonna show you more dresses, so different kinds of dresses, and hopefully I can make a bigger space here. So we will do that next week, and I'm excited for next week. Next week topic actually. I'm very excited, and there's a lot of things that we need to talk about because wedding is actually, there's a lot of, it is an effort, wedding, like a huge effort, especially in the Philippines. The bride preparing a wedding, it's sometimes a year or two for them to prepare, so it's like a big show. Hi Marina, thank you. Hi Lerma, our store is located in Los Angeles at the California Market Center. We are on the 3rd floor, Building A. You can also check our website. Just click Los Angeles store and it will tell you the address and then the direction how to go. Sherry Chin, yeah, looking forward to see you also. Are you coming to LA to buy your gown or are you ordering online? Anyways, guys, I only have 3 minutes and looking forward to seeing you again next week. And I'm happy. And thank you so much for listening. Yes, Charjin, we will wait for you. Just let me know when are you planning to visit, okay? So I'll be there to assist you. Okay, 3 more minutes. Do you have more questions, guys? Thank you, Trista K. We have more. We have a lot more dresses online and in the store. And for your information also, not all dresses online is available in the store. We only carry the ones that, you know, the new collection, the sellable dresses, and, you know, those kinds of dresses we carry in the store. But hopefully, if we move to a bigger space, so we have a bigger space, we can bring in more new dresses or more styles. But we will let you know, guys. You know, I will keep updating. I will keep you guys updated, and then whatever is happening in our store, every time we have a new collection, I will let you know. I'll be glad to tell you what's new. Marina, thank you. Oh, my sweet, thank you so much. Thank you. And yes. So until next week again. Oh, I don't want to say goodbye yet. I think I'm enjoying this. I'm loving it. I'm getting excited. I'm enjoying this, guys. So thank you for listening. Thank you for you know, the conversation. I like it. Thank you. So next week again. So I will let you know. Thank you, Jaceline. See you soon. I'm excited for you guys next week. Next topic. And, you know, let me know your feedback about today. I know I'm not a professional. I'm not a host at all. I'm just a designer. I'm actually very shy. And, you know, I don't have a choice. I have to share this. I have to be here. And I'm actually very happy. And I'm glad to be, you know, a help. And thank you so much for listening. Until then, goodbye, guys. Thank you so much for listening. I will see you again next week. The date next week would be, hold on, August 24. Same time, 8 p.m. LA time. And yes, I love you guys. Thank you and cheers. Oh, I need more champagne. Hold on. I can't believe I did this today. I'm so happy and excited. Thank you so much. Cheers. We will have champagne in the store soon. Goodbye. Thank you.